Hi everyone, welcome along to this short tutorial on the download and setup of the Scriptables package. So first off we need to create a new project, and we'll go ahead and do that. We'll create a 3D project, give it a name, Scriptables tutorial, and create project. Okay, so once that's opened up we'll go ahead and install our package. So to do that we'll need our package manager, so let's open that up. We'll select My Assets from the drop down. Select the Scriptables package. Ensure we have a compatible version. Let's go ahead and download. Import. Let's import the package. Perfect. So now that our package is installed, we can quickly open it up. You can browse through the demos and so on. But if we come down here to our README file, we'll see it's important, we need to set up our script templates folder. And to do that, we come up to our SG Scriptables tab, script template setup window. So what this will allow us to do is create our script templates folder, and that will give us the ability to create new data types from the assets menu. New data types we can pass through our events and variables and so on. So perfect, so we're all set up. Our script templates are all in place. Excellent. So let's just test this and make sure everything is as expected. So we'll go ahead and create a very simple event, and we'll toggle a cube on and off. So in order to create an event we need three parts essentially. So we take a look at this diagram. What we have here in the center is our event, which is our Scriptable event asset. To the right hand side then we'll see our listeners, which are going to listen out for our Scriptable event. And to the left we have our player class, and in this instance the player will simply invoke the event, and the listeners will hear the event and carry out a predetermined set of instructions. So let's just go ahead and implement this. So first off, let's create our event. So we'll go ahead and create a package, folder, sorry. We'll call it event data. Let's right click, create, up to our Scriptables tab, Scriptable events, event asset. Now we're not going to pass any data in this instance, so we'll just create a standard event. We'll give it a name, call it toggle cube. So that's it, our event is set up. Second part then we will need the event listener. So to do that, the easiest way, come up to the tab on top, add Scriptable event listener to scene. We'll be presented with this window. We'll give it a name, call it toggle cube. We're not receiving any data in this instance, so let's just go ahead and create a standard event listener. And here we go, we have our event listener in the scene. So perfect. So we take a look now, you can see our event listener through the inspector window. So the first field we're presented with is the Scriptable event asset. So that is, as you guessed it, the asset we created earlier. We'll add that. So once this event is invoked, we'll come down here to our event responses, and all our event responses is a predetermined list of instructions that will carry out once the event is invoked. So just think of them as a serialized function call, and serialized function calls are essentially just a visual representation of a function call. So let's just go ahead and make use of this. So we create a cube. Very simply we'll zoom in, we'll align our camera, right click, align the camera, we have our event. Let's come down to our event responses, add the cube. We can add as many as we like, so we'll only need one response in this instance. So we have our cube. Now let's just go to game object, set active, and we can toggle it on and off here. So we'll toggle it off. So that's it, we have our event, we have our listener, so now we need our invoking class. So let's just go ahead and use a simple Unity button for this. We'll come down, we'll add a button, just add these essentials. So we have our button. If we scroll down to our on click method, grab our event, add it, come over to invoke. So that's it, we have all three parts. We have our event, we have our listener, and we have our invoking class. So let's just go ahead and press play, see how it works. So when we hit the button down here, just click our listener, we hit the button, it should toggle off, toggle on, toggle off, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching.